You ever seen a grown man naked?
Hello, everybody. Welcome on a Tuesday. Nick DiPaolo Show. People ask me about that theme song. That's Richie Castellano of Blue Oyster Cult fame. Apparently a fan of mine, and man, did he knock it out of the fucking park. Maybe I should learn that little riff while I'm learning all the other shit. Boy, it's not easy playing guitar. But it's fucking fun when the neighbors throw shit at my house. Enough Neil Diamond. Fuck off, man. Some good shit. I don't know. Got a steak full of I got a steak full of freezers. It's ever try to get a freezer out of a fucking sirloin? Anyhow, what's funny is I had blood work done a few months ago while I was sick. So I hadn't worked out literally in almost 2 months, laying around eating shit, and my tests, my blood showed that. Everything was like way up. That's not supposed to be. So what do? I ask for steaks for my birthday. Fucking boy, between that grill and those, it's good though. It's protein. You can just feel a difference, you know. Sure you can, Nick. Go fuck you. What? Anyhow, what else did I want to get? Oh, just a couple quick headlines, I guess, real quick. I always like to hit these right before because a lot of shit happens between the time I leave my house and illegal people, migrant, cut loose in plea deal after raping a sleeping woman. But then the Fed stepped in, meaning now. Another interesting headline, 20,000 federal workers took Trump's buyout offer. Remember, he offered, I don't know how many, 100,000, a billion, I don't know how many jobs, and 20,000 took it so far. You get like back pay and whatever the fuck. And Tiger Woods announces the death of his mom. Cause of death, it looks like a slice. They found her in the woods.
Also, China, Canada, also this tariff thing.
Yes, and that was the other thing I went, good going. Nice catch, producer. All that tough talk from fucking Dildo Trudeau and fucking Scheinbaum from Mexico. Oh, we're going to retaliate. Yeah, they were fucking back on the phone after they did a little math. What can I do? Can I lick your balls? How do I say that in Spanish? Oh, that was Trudeau saying that. I'm sorry. Yeah, real tough guy. It's all math. I showed you the guy breaking it down. Do you understand the world needs us? We don't need them when it comes to commerce, except for a few things. Do you understand that? I think we could be self-sufficient. They need us. So anything like that, and even Trump said some of these tariffs might bump prices temporarily. So what? It's at the risk of keeping this country secure. You want to pay a little more for an egg and an apple, or you want your daughter to be raped by somebody from Venezuela? It's sort of like that. Oh, man, I'm so tired of talking about it. But yes, so they both caved. Even Trudeau said he's got some plan, a $1.4 billion plan to toughen up the border. And the Mexican broad's got 10,000 Mexican forces who are going to help us. And again, my reaction to that was, well, don't Mexican presidents answer to the cartels? So I would keep an eye on that. Yeah. Straight smart. I shouldn't be here. I should be at the border. But I'm 63. I'm glad to be here doing nothing. Anyways, keep an eye on those deals. But they caved like everybody else is going to. And yeah, I'll pay a little more. Okay, Biden's fucking inflation, what did you get? Nothing. Everything else is bad, inflation on top of it. This is a fucking trade-off as far as I'm concerned. And believe me, that'll go away. They said it's like 0.5% is going to go, whatever. Can't we just say, you know what? Trump's a better business person than anybody on the planet right now. Let's take his word for it. No, we can't do that. The left doesn't know what fucking hit him, folks. They don't know what hit him. Even Jon Stewart came out and said, will you stop, to the Democrats, stop putting Chuck Schumer out in public, please? You see his little demonstration yesterday? He had props. He had an avocado, and he had a lime and something else. Oh, beer, a Corona. All these are going, he said it with his dumb smile like he's being funny, like fucking Jew Carrot Top. All your prices are going to go up with the... He's so weak. Oh, Chucky.
But wait, the lime goes in the Corona. What does he do with the avocado? I've never had an avocado beer.
No, the guacamole. The lime can go in the guacamole and the beer, now that you mention it. Yeah. The lime, I don't think the lime had anything to do with the beer. I really don't. I think because we get a lot of limes from there, too, believe it or not. Right? I don't know why. Anyways, yeah, he doesn't know. Well, we saw him. Remember? We saw him pretending to cook a burger that was raw. Remember that clip? The fucking thing wasn't even on the grill. Oh my God. All right, let's get to it. Since we're talking about New York, let's go right by there. Jersey jerk off. What's that? New Jersey Democrat governor challenged federal authorities to come and get an illegal immigrant whom he appeared to say he was harboring not inside his garage, in the room above it, like Fonzie on the Happy Days. Governor Phil Jerkoff Murphy, you remember this asshole during COVID arresting people on beaches and shit? Can I just say something about the Northeast? No states up there should be allowed to practice politics anymore. It's so fucking left-wing, they've lost their minds. This guy's bragging. I got an illegal stay. Governor Murphy made the comments while speaking with a progressive activist group at Montclair State University. That's where Carmela Soprano went, by the way. Fun fact. Hey, you fucking flunked out. Montclair State University in Montclair. His jerk-off Governor Murphy of New Jersey bragging. It sort of reminded me of Biden when he was over there bragging about firing the prosecutor in Ukraine. Son of a bitch if he didn't get fired. Then this jack-off. This is called virtue signaling at its worst, folks. This is what the Northeast and liberals are all about. Look at me, I care. Do you understand how stupid this argument is? Because when he's arguing that we're harboring illegals, that also includes really bad people who could hurt you. Do you understand? They are lost in the wilderness right now. Listen to Jackoff.
Tammy and I were talking about, I don't want to get into too much detail, but there's someone in our broader universe whose immigration status is not yet at the point that they are trying to get it to. And we said, you know what, let's have her live at our house above our garage. And good luck to the feds coming in to try to get her.
Take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
Let's see the feds come in and get her. And again, he backed down later on. Or was it today? Somebody came out, spokesman for him, saying that he doesn't have an illegal there. What? And I like how he brags. Let's put her above the garage. You know how many people die from carbon monoxide above the garage? Let's put her above the garage with the pool boy and the three other guys that paint our house. So does that make you a good person, Mr. Murphy, with your red frame glasses, you fucking jerk off? Picture somebody from World War II generation wearing those frames. I can't even. Education in this country, higher education, actually was a detriment over the last 50 years. It turned people stupid. I'll hang out with a plumber and AC guy. They'll know more about the economy and whatever the fuck. Murphy has previously forbidden state and local law enforcement to cooperate with deportation and immigration enforcement in the state. Did you hear what I just said? He's telling them not to cooperate with ICE. Leave those people who might be rapists and lunatics and killers. Don't. I want you to let that sink in. I still can't to this day. Anyways.
Watch your fat fucking mouth.
I know. Video of the comment was circulated on social media where Murphy was excoriated by critics. He's a public official who's daring the federal government. This should be disqualifying as a governor, somebody said. Phil Murphy, realizing his live-in maid being illegal is politically useful. Somebody else, it's a good line. Phil Murphy just implicated himself in a crime. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Apparently a Beretta fan. Don't do the crime if you, that's before your time, folks. It's time for a ICE governor to pay him a visit, said former Mayor Mario Kranjak. What the fuck's that? If he's an Italian, no, it's Polish or something. But his first name's Mario. I was going to say, if he was a governor from the north, an Italian governor from Connecticut, he's probably got kicked. Connecticut's known for their crooked, because my wife's from Connecticut. They're crooked politicians. It's hilarious. Anyways, so Tom Homan today, you know Tom Homan, the border czar, is like, yeah, is that what he said? Well, we'll have a visit with him. That's what he said. We'll take care of that later. You think he's kidding, right? And again, all based on virtue signaling. I can't think of a worse thing to be known for than hey, look at me, I'm a nice guy, you're an asshole. And that's where liberals start, by the way, when you talk to them. Anyway, let's move on to more left-wing horseshit. CBS caught lying again. You go, why lying again? Well, if you remember, Dan Rather was a CBS guy, and that whole thing blew up in his face when George W. Bush was in office. Remember that? Again, ABC, NBC, it doesn't matter. Over the years, they've all been busted. But CBS caught lying. In October, Trump filed a $10 billion lawsuit against CBS News, alleging election interference over its handling of the 60 Minutes interview with then VP Kamala Harris, accusing the network of aiding his Democratic rival through deceptive editing. Trump, let me tell you something, when Trump brings a lawsuit, you're pretty sure that he's got the goods on you. He's fucking. Trump camp has said CBS essentially aired Harris giving two different answers to the same question. And we know that, right? Which raised eyebrows after her first answer was widely mocked as a word salad. Here, I'll give you both versions of her answers, right? Here's the two, and CBS aired them. After the first one, they said, oh, God, fucking holy moly, there's croutons and all kinds of shit on our lap. Let's fucking show another answer. Go ahead.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
We're not going to stop pursuing what is necessary for the United States to be clear about where we stand on the need for this war to end.
CBS did that for her. So you people who go, the last election that Trump lost, and you go, there was no fix-in, all that shit. They were doing this. Facebook and Zuckerberg were doing their dirty fucking bidding. The media was stomping them. So you can say that all you want. You're full of fucking shit. And FCC Chairman Brendan Carr, this is the new guy, right? He said, and I quote, "We have sought the unedited copy of the transcript in the video from this interview, and as part of an FCC investigation, there was complaint filed under something called the news distortion policy." Like this shouldn't have been a million of these fucking filed over the last 10 years. And that's a 50-year-old policy at the FCC that applies to broadcasters. And the policy says you can't, excuse me, and the policy says you can't, swap answers out to make it look like somebody said something entirely different. Carr said the FCC will be open-minded, fuck that, be as closed-minded as they were, when it comes to potential consequences, and transparency is incredibly important when dealing with this type of issue. Yeah, so air it out. But again, all this shit is useless if you don't punish somebody or somebody gets hurt. What are you going to, again, we'll write a strongly worded letter. Scare the pants off them. I just want you to keep thinking about what Trump has overcome since he's come down that escalator. Between the media lying about him, Russiagate, Mar-a-Lago, the documents, getting shot in the face. I could go on and on. Fucking. And this motherfucker is kicking ass. I hate that, but I don't know if anybody else, Republican, anybody else on the planet that could have the staying power of this guy. Anyways, Let's go to some lighthearted stories. Go ahead, punk. Make my day. 78-year-old retiree, I think this is in Argentina, I believe, shot and killed a 15-year-old boy who tried to rob him outside his home in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Shocking video show. The viral surveillance video shows the moment the teenager and his accomplices ride up in a van next to the elderly man as he is preparing to exit his white Toyota Hilux near his home last Monday. Again, Argentina, I believe. Are we correct? We're in Argentina here. I show this stuff because I'm all for justice, and sometimes it's street justice. It's what keeps me up looking at my phone till 4 a.m. watching shit like this. But this guy's clearly an octogenarian almost, for Christ's sake. And he's going to pull a little Clint Eastwood action on this punk who's only 15. 15 years old. Wonder how he grew up. Who played the bad guy all the time? What's his name? What's the movie? God, you know, black and white. They deliver him to his mother at his house all wrapped up. Not Bogart. Who's the other guy?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Watch two retarded guys try to come up with it. I don't even want to bring it up anymore when I don't know it right off the bat. Right. But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Not Edward G. Robinson, another tough guy. You guys will watch this. You'll be... Huh?
Lacey Cagney?
Lacey? No, James Cagney.
James Cagney, yes.
He just said Cagney and Lacey. You remember that show? That's why you said that. Two lesbian cops. Now that's funny. Fucking Tyne Daly. Remember her? Ugh. Anyways, Cagney, you got it. Cagney and Lacey. Yeah, his gay partner, you don't remember? Anyways, the teenage suspect drops to the ground with the van rushing away as the elderly man yells, "Listen, punk. I told you to stay off my lawn." No, another shot at the boy on the ground. The teenager, who was described by a friend online as a great person, and it's obvious, was holding a fake gun. Makes it even better. Meant to resemble a grade .22 caliber mini Bersa Thunder. I had one of those.
Bye-bye,
It's in the bathroom this morning. Investigators said they are still on the hunt for the two other people who were in the van at the time of the attempted robbery. Well, they're good people. Why don't you check the fucking local YMCA? They're teaching kids how to work with hemp. The Department of Investigations Directorate is treating the case as an aggravated robbery conducted by suspected gang members. Local prosecutor Diego Rulli, who is in charge of the case, will not seek charges against the 78-year-old man, as opposed to hearing, if it was in New York City, Alvin Bragg would have the old guy beaten to death in a prison, who he said acted in clear self-defense with a weapon that he's licensed to carry and use.
Public enemy.
Public enemy, of course. Jesus fucking. You know why I should know that? Tony Soprano, during The Sopranos, watches that like every other day. Because he has so much in common with the fucking guy. Anyways, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, everything in between. If you want to see me do stand-up live, I would too. I don't know if I can still do it anymore. Tour dates at nickdip.com. February 20th, Bricktown Comedy Club, Tulsa, Oklahoma. The very next night, the 21st, the Funny Bone in St. Louis, Missouri. Good room, very good room. March 13th, Hyenas in Albuquerque, New Mexico. New state for me. April 25th, Cohoes Music Hall, Cohoes, New York. We're already talking about 3 weeks into the baseball season. May 15 and 16, Zanies in Rosemont, Illinois. And I rocked this fucking room. It's also where I got COVID for the first time. And not the COVID light or the 19th version of COVID. I'm talking the original. The original OG, the yellow can Coors COVID. You know what I'm talking about? Knocked the shit out me.
Banquet COVID.
Banquet COVID. That sounds like that would be one of the COVIDs. Banquet COVID. So you can get it at a banquet. A lot of people around touching food and shit. Anyways, that was always. Hey, if you want to support the show, go to Sears Catalog. They got my shit now. No, go to the website, the merch page, which my wife worked on tirelessly. And I see her wearing the shit. I'm like, I have no access to this shit. all these hats, hoodies, baseball caps, whatever the fire, nightgowns, Nick DiPaolo lingerie. We have it says NDP butt plugs. Get out and go crazy. Anyways, also, if you're watching the free version of my show, you can watch full episodes of my show and Louder with Crowder, all exclusive Rumble content, ad-free with one subscription. Click the link in the description. Then click the Rumble Premium button. Then click the red Premium button below and enter promo code MUGCLUB, one word, and get $10 off the subscription. And you'll be glad you did. It's just Crowder Show alone, man. It's such a good fit when I go there. It's just, that show is so goddamn informative, and you laugh, and it's well worth. There's a reason it gets so many eyes on it, and has for a long time.
Hi, good night, everybody.